And welcome back to Nancy's Neighborhood, folks. It's been a busy day in Nancy's Neighborhood, and I have one more guest, and I'm thrilled to have her on. It's Chrissy Pugh, and she's here with me today to talk. We have some event coming up, an event coming up with Family Cornerstones, but welcome, Chrissy.
Thank you.
And first I want Chrissy to tell you all what Family Cornerstones is so that you'll know what we're talking about when we start talking about it.
Yeah, so we're an organization in Cleveland. We've been around for 20 years, and our goal is to help strengthen the family unit. And by doing that, we hope to eliminate poverty for the next generation of children. So we have 4 programs that work with families who have children prenatal all the way through high school, and they teach everything from mentoring, teen leadership, parenting skills, getting your kids ready for kindergarten, getting your kids ready for middle school, all of those changes, but really working on parent-child communication and bonding and trying to make sure that family core is strong, because that's what's going to help your kids be successful the rest of their lives. So.
Absolutely. And there's 4 cornerstones.
Yes.
So I know Starfish because it's just absolutely my favorite. So just go through the 4 corners for them so that they can know what we do.
So Starfish is early childhood education. It works with families who have children prenatal until they start kindergarten, and we go into the home of the family and help prepare that child for kindergarten and help prepare that parent on being an educational advocate and educational support for their child. And then Bridging the Gap, or BTG, is our mentoring program. It works with adult volunteers and pairs them with students who are referred by school counselors, and they meet with the student once a week, typically during lunch, and play games, talk to the student, make sure that they have some outside adult support. We work a lot on social skills and behavior things in that class. And then Transitions is our middle school program, and so that works with families who have children ages 9 to 14, which is a very trying time for
difficult time.
most parents. And for kids, middle school is challenging, and so it helps the kids prepare for middle school. It helps parents prepare for a teenager and what that looks like and how that relationship
can even prepare for that. I don't know.
Yep, and how you can maintain some semblance of a relationship through that process. And then our last program is Inspiring Tomorrow's Leaders Today, ITLT, and that's a teen leadership program. They do leadership classes twice a month, and then they do leadership projects, community service projects, at least once a month, sometimes 2 or 3 times a month. But we have a middle school group and a high school group, and they learn everything. I mean, leadership skills encompass everything. So they do job skills, interview skills. They even do things like filling out a check and having a bank account and sewing on a button, and all those things that you need, life skills and leadership skills all combined. So
I remember when my son was going through those tween years, whatever you want to call them. I just looked at him one day and I said, I love you, but right this moment, I do not like you at all. And so I think all parents go through that, Chrissy, but sometimes they're shocked because they didn't realize they were going to go through that.
Yeah.
And and they don't remember being that way when they were that age.
Right.
I'm sure I wasn't like that when I was that age.
I didn't have that much attitude.
So I did not. And so I think it's, and at that age, they're all feeding hormones anyway. So, there's just, working with them is difficult. So this is a great opportunity for parents to get some help and understanding.
Yeah, and we try and work with the students too on why those parent relationships are still important and why it's still important to have some boundaries, and you're not an adult yet, and your parents still might know some stuff you need to hear, and so we try and work on both sides to come to a happy medium.
And I think that's great. And you have an event coming up soon, so let's tell everybody what that is, because that is another bonding opportunity.
So it's our 3rd annual Mother and Son Extravaganza. And so for parents that kind of keep up with things, there's a lot of daddy-daughter dances that take place this time of year, and they are wonderful.
Yes, they are.
But we had, 3 years ago, we had some mothers in our program say, we want something to do with our boys, and there's nothing. And so we started the Mother-Son Extravaganza. It's a combination of a game night and a dance. And so this year we will have musical chairs, bingo, a cakewalk, a photo booth. There's cookie decorating, board games, snacks, giant Jenga. That was a popular one last year.
Oh my goodness, okay.
So we'll have a game time, and then we will end with some dancing, and we'll have all kinds of different songs and music. But it's for anyone who has any mothers with sons, toddler to teens.
Okay,
So,
I was going to ask if there's an age. Okay.
yeah, we have a designated under 5 area, and so we have activities specifically for little ones, and then we have games for older ones as well. And 4 and 5-year-olds are welcome to play musical chairs and bingo and stuff, but especially the toddlers, parents really like having that kind of safe area for them.
Yes.
With ball pit and coloring and crafts and things like that. So yeah, any mother with sons of any age that want to come out for a fun night.
And where is it going to be?
It is at Keith Street Ministries Church,
Okay.
Which is on Keith Street, right across from or right next to Logan's.
Yes.
If you know the Ashley Lawrence Closet Sale, it's in that same building, and you'll come in the same side door, and it's in their gym.
Okay, and there is an entry fee.
There is. It's $5, and that covers the entire family. So if you have one boy, if you have 3 boys, it's still $5. We try and make it as family friendly as possible, but we also need to cover our costs for
Absolutely.
snacks and supplies and things like that. So $5 per family. We will also have a raffle. Someone donated a Nintendo Wii, so we are
Ooh.
raffling off a Nintendo Wii.
Wow.
Yeah, and so raffle tickets will be $1, and then we have some new fancy family Cornerstones shirts that we're really excited about. So those will be for sale, but you don't have to buy any of that. So that $5 entry fee will get you in, and you can have free snacks and play all the games and stuff, or you can enter the raffle and get a T-shirt and spend a little more, whatever's good for you.
How mother-son dancing, and I'm trying to visualize. I know I danced with my son once when I was teaching him the waltz when he was in the King and I at Cleveland High School. But I can't imagine if we were out in public that he would say, "Come on, Mom, let's dance." I just can't imagine that happening. So do we actually have that participation going on?
We do. Now,
Oh,
we
good.
don't do the waltz.
Okay, good.
We try and make it kid friendly. So we have, we try and play some little kid songs that, that the littles will recognize and get excited to jump around to. We've had some requests this year for Baby Shark. That's the popular one right
Okay.
now. But then we also try and do some more elementary, middle school stuff. So we do the cha-cha slide, and this year we're going to have a parachute. So we'll be doing some parachute dancing
Whoa,
to make it a little
okay.
bit more fun, and we'll have some hula hoops. And so it's not traditional dances that kids are kind of like, oh no, but yeah, we try and, but then we also try and play some swing music and some things that parents might enjoy to be able to teach their sons a little bit about
Very
stuff too.
good.
So
Like waltz.
large,
Like-
yeah,
yeah.
large combination and lots of different types of dancing.
This sounds like so much fun. So let's go through it again. It's February the
16th.
That's a Saturday,
Yes.
the Saturday after Valentine's.
Yes.
And tell them where it's going to be again.
Keith Street Ministries Church, and it's from 4 to 6. You don't have to get there right at 4. If you get there at 4:30 or 5, you can still come in and join us, and you don't have to stay until 6. So if you get there at 4 and you play games until 5, and you have a 3-year-old that can't handle it anymore, you are free to leave. So yeah, anytime between 4 and 6.
And that's great. And it's $5. And
Yes.
$5 if it's 1 or 25 in the family.
Yeah,
It's
hopefully
$5.
not 25.
I understand.
But yes.
I understand. It's $5.
But yes.
And this is so exciting, Chrissy. This is going to be so much fun. And my son is way too old for me to bring him now. And he's probably, if he's seeing this, embarrassed to death that I talked about me trying to teach him how to waltz. But he had to waltz. In the King and I, he had to waltz. And so he had to learn how to waltz. So that was very interesting. But this sounds like so much fun. And it's Saturday the 16th
Yes.
from 4 to 6, $5. And all kinds of good fun.
Yeah, and I do want to mention Whirlpool
Yes.
has given us a grant that's helping to cover some of our supplies, so we're very thankful for them. And also, we have a first-year experience class at Lee University. The entire class is coming to provide volunteers for the evening. So so we're
Fantastic.
very thankful to Lee and that class for helping out as well.
And thanks to Whirlpool for helping to
Yes,
fund this.
definitely.
Because sometimes these things are not possible unless we have good sponsors come on board.
Yes.
So, Chrissy, thank you so much for being
Thank
on with me
you.
today. I hope you all have a great time on the 16th. Folks, don't go away. I'm going to be back. I know it's been a busy day on Nancy's Neighborhood. I'm going to be back with a few things that are happening this weekend that I need to tell you about because I don't want you to miss them. So don't go away. Watch our commercials, support our sponsors. They pay our bills. And I'll be right back with just a quick little wrap up.